Hey kids, it is Teacher Lina. I know I'm not feeling so well, but I'm going to talk you through this because I wanted to make this video so bad for all of you. I've been watching some of you do your splits and I really want you to get them during this break time. I don't want you to lose your flexibility, and it's really important while you have time, you do your stretches. Okay. So if you're new to this, make sure you're already warm. When teacher says warm, you have already done jumping jacks or maybe something like jump roping, whatever that makes your body warm. Okay, so you've done activity. Let's say you're finished with your ballet class. This is the perfect time to play this video. Okay, so if you're ready, let us start. I want you to get your splits. We're going to start with your side splits. Side splits is when you have your front leg or one leg in front and the other leg at the back stretched, or the left leg, let's say, and the leg at the back stretched. Okay, so this is what we want to achieve today, and we will not get it in one try. Some of you are a lot tighter than the others, and the others have different problems such as with their hips opening and maybe the joints here not having enough movement to be able to, to be open like this. So we'll go through all the exercises that I want you to do step by step every single day, and just follow with me for now, okay? Make sure you're warm before we start. We're going to start with something basic, so I want you to stand up, okay? And we're going to reach for your toes. So reach for your toes, long arms down. If you cannot reach for your toes, just hang your body down and feel the stretch at the back of the legs, okay? Now, if this is hurtful or painful on your knees, you can soften your knees. Yeah, if you want to do this with your mom and your dad, you can do this. It's really good for your back also to stretch like this every day. Relax your knees. This is also like a warm-up. Yeah, relax and relax. Yes. Okay. Now, each time you bend your knee, you can also pop out one hip so you get a bigger stretch towards the other side of your body. We do it on the other side. And 8. Now we'll do the same thing with open legs, so bigger legs open. Now, you'll be able to bend forward a lot more. You can shift from one hip to the other. It's really nice to stretch if you are warm. Okay, so make sure you're warm and you've done your stretches or your ballet class. This is the perfect time to do that. Okay, now we're going to face one leg. Yes, and we'll keep both legs straight and bend forward. You can again push your hip back and forth for an extra stretch. And let's face the other side. You can still pop. Continue to pop your hip out, back and forth. Okay, sit back down. Now, those stretches from the top I find really important because you're using more of the gravity to drop your body down, so you don't have anything you're forcing down. Okay, so when you come to your floor stretches, it becomes a little forceful, or you do add a little pull or push. So shake your legs first. So this is also a form of warm-up. Just relax your knees, yeah, flex your toes, and let's pull. You'll feel instantly that it's a lot looser than when you were doing your first few exercises already. It should feel a lot less tense on the back of your legs. If you feel like it's still tense, you can always go through the exercises again one more time from the top, and then just see where it's going to bring you. Okay? Reach for your toes. If you can't reach for your toes again, you can just reach as far as you can. Okay? If not, you can just reach forward really far. Okay, now let's bend one knee. So So you flex it in like in a passe position. So if you were dancing ballet, it's like a passe, and really reach forward. Again, if you can't reach forward, you can just reach for your knee, whichever is more comfortable for you. Just hold for about 10 counts maybe. You don't have to be so tense. You can just lengthen your back. And let's do the other side. Let's change leg, again in passe. Again, if this does not stick close to you, you can always bring your leg further. Whichever is the most comfortable. This position shouldn't feel tense, or it shouldn't feel like you're struggling or it's painful anywhere, okay? So it might struggle maybe to hold up or hold down, but it shouldn't be painful. So let's reach as far as you can. If you can reach further, the better. Yeah, lengthen your back. Keep breathing. Whenever you stretch, breathing is really important. So as much as you can, you inhale and exhale in between all your positions, okay? Sometimes you neglect stretching like this because you think it's easy and it's not useful until you realize it is useful. So you should be doing this every day, especially since you're still really young, okay? And your muscles are still loose and they're easy to stretch around, okay? Alright, now let's shake our legs. Now this should feel much easier. Again, we're going to do this. This is my favorite stretch. Yeah. Now this second set, we rock our butt back and forth. So this is really good also. So you get extra stretch down there in your butt and your lower back. Kind of going towards the lower thoracic back already also. You'll feel like a really long stretch. Yeah. Okay. Relax your legs. Now let's go through the floor. So in the floor exercise, we're going to bend one knee and pull. So make sure you bend this knee. You can also stretch it, but for now, let's bend. When you're a little better, that's when you stretch. If you cannot pull too far, you can hold on your knee and just keep your leg up. If not, try to go lower towards your face, okay? You can alternate bending and stretching because this will give a really good stretch on you. Now let's change leg. Hold. So when you hold, make sure you don't hold longer than maybe 20 seconds. Just count to 20 and bend and stretch. And 8. Okay. So now again, we will bend our knees this time, one over the other. Now if you can't do this, you can make it a wider separation of your feet. If you can, then bend all the way over. And we're going to bend forward, so you'll reach forward, which gives a really good stretch on your hip. And you change leg and reach forward. Okay, now comes to my favorite stretch and the last stretch. This is a forward lunge. So we're just going to bend the front knee, and you also bend the back knee, but it's on the floor. This is for your hip. So we do 8 counts like this, and you bend back and down, bend down. So this is kind of like the stretch on the floor, but now you bring it up. Now when we do this, we can move our hip up and down, especially on the supporting leg. This gives you also an extra stretch on your hip to loosen up that joint over there. Yeah, it's really good to do this every day, even as you grow older. Yeah, and then let's go back down. Hold on your knee. And let's go forward. Up and down. Make sure there's no sharp pain anywhere. Okay, let's go to the other side, kids. Yeah. And let's go down again. You can hold on one knee. So 8 counts and 8 counts to forward stretch. Yeah. Just making sure you're sitting on your knee properly and you're bending over. Yeah, let's do it again. I'm sweating already. And let's go forward again. And 8. Okay. Now shake your legs. Last one, last pull of the legs. You should already feel so much looser than when you started. Another thing I can note is you should really be warm when you stretch. Okay, don't treat your stretching as a warm-up. Yeah, so you should be doing warm-ups before you stretch. So it's much easier for you to stretch also. Okay, now let's try the splits. Now, when it comes to doing your splits, this exercise earlier is already somewhat of a half split. Now, you don't force down your split if it's not going to go down. What I would recommend is just to stay at least 8 counts in this position and try to push lower slowly, okay? So if you're going to, I'll do my left side because my left side is not as good as my right. So let's say you want to go lower, but you can't. You just slide the front foot forward and just go as far as you can, okay? And if you can slide lower, then that's when you know you've got your splits already. But I wouldn't recommend staying here for so long or staying in this position for so long. Just count to 8 and then close your legs, shake them again and try. Take a sip of water and pause this video. You'll notice every day that your range or the range of your splits will start to change if you do them every day, okay kids? So this does not work if you only do it once a week, once every 2 days, once every 3 days. It only works when you stretch every day. And once your muscles remember this feeling, or once you've stretched out your muscles properly, then your body will remember, yeah, that feeling. Okay, so I need you to lengthen your muscles every day. I need you to stretch every day. It's not only going to be beneficial for you or important for you now, yeah, when you're older, it's really good to be flexible. You don't get into accidents as often and you're really stable when you balance. So I want you to really get your splits and your flexibility in check. It gives you a lot of body awareness also. So keep on working on your splits, okay kids? And don't forget to always do this. Yeah, if you can do it twice a day, it would be great also for you. And teacher's already sweating, but I hope you enjoyed, and let teacher know what else you'd love to hear on this channel and I'll do it for you. So thank you girls. Bye. Hi everyone, if you liked what you saw, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.